Have you or a family member had a recent experience of using NHS services?
Yes,
And how was that?
it was a bad experience and a good experience.
In general, I think the doctors that we've seen, and we see a number of doctors, and they're all, I think, very friendly and very willing to listen, and I think that's a really good thing, especially in primary care. It's very helpful.
But I'm not knocking the NHS, I think they're great. My mum's a midwife, I've got no problem with the services that people provide. I think it's great.
Well, I think they do a very difficult and wonderful job, actually. I'm totally enthusiastic about them.
Well, I like, the doctors could be a little bit more supportive, and not take it out on them, because they sometimes work 24 hours, without a break, and I don't think that's fair.
I remember the first time I cancelled, it took me a headache to go for rebooking, and it took me almost a year, really, right?
My wife had to go to the doctor about 2 weeks ago. That was to get a repeat prescription. Trying to get an appointment was a bit of a problem because we got told that we'd have to wait 3 to 4 weeks, and she really needed some more urgent attention.
I think they're actually doing a pretty good job.
So if you're talking about hospitals, right, generally, like I said, the appointments we've had have been good. GPs, on the other hand, now that's a different kettle of fish. Sometimes the reception staff are not great, and then also the delays in your local services, GP services, are not very good.
I think probably waiting times for operations, I suppose, and I think A&E waiting times. Other than that, I think we're very lucky to have the NHS.
Put maybe more online so people can go online to get a repeat prescription or things like that.
NHS work is quite vocational, medicine, nursing, a lot of it. People don't do it because they're just interested in the job. They do it because they feel they want to help people,
Is there anything you'd like to see improved about local NHS services?
Mental health services. In my experience, there's a very long waiting list for people who suffer from manic depression, bipolar disorder, ADHD, and there's not necessarily as much care as should be available.
Mental health, I don't think that's taken seriously enough yet.
I actually go to the A&E rather than the GP because it's closer to my work, and when I finish work I just go straight to the hospital rather than the GP, because you have to book in advance, and my GP is quite busy actually as well, so if you don't call at 8 o'clock straight away, it's fully booked already.
I don't know. Obviously, waiting times are quite long, but understandable. I think they're doing a great job. The NHS is really important in this country. I think it's one of the best things, actually, that this country has going for it.
Terribly important to make sure that the hospital sends
all the details of procedures and everything that's happening to your GP.
Sometimes the process of having your documents passed between doctors can be difficult.
I don't think it's statutory, and I think that a patient has to request information should be sent to the GP.
Depending on what experience it is, it's quite difficult when you meet a new doctor that you have to clarify how you felt before or what's happened before, and that feeling of not knowing what's on the screen that they can see. Sometimes I kind of want to look around and just have a look.
I guess what I'll just say is keep up the good work and keep your head up with everything that's going on.
I think it's a great service, and I think it should continue if that's what the point of this is. It should anyway, it should continue, but yeah, that's it.
Do you believe in the NHS?
Very much so.
Of course, absolutely. I think it's one of the best things about this country.
I think we're lucky to have it, and some people take it for granted, but generally it's a good service.
You've done a really good job. Well done. Keep up the good work. That's it.
Overall, very happy. We're all very lucky to have it.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. All smiles around. Yeah.
Well, I'm from the United States, and I have to say that I think the NHS is light years better than the system in the US.
Do you support the NHS?
Yes, 100%.